Well, hello, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Virgo, I'm not even really sure what to call this reading. I have so many reads that I have to do that is very planetary, meaning there are huge things happening in the sky. And I want to be able to, I want you guys to be able to see how those planetary movements is going to affect you. Now, of course, this is not going to be for everybody. Some things are going to resonate and some things are not. Now, what we're going to do is start with the house systems, okay, and the zodiacs, your astrology. We're going to start with that. And then we're going to get into the tarot to see what is going down. Now, you guys, there is a Mars that's going to be landing in Cancer for 8 months. I literally found this out a day and a half ago, and I had to look at the astrology on it, and that is some crazy stuff. So I'm going to do a video about that. And of course, a little bit of this reading is going to show what you're going to experience. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the house systems and a zodiac. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you all. Let's get it. This is for Virgo. Let's see what's coming out here for you, Virgo. I'm taking my time with you because I'm not going to do Sagittarius and Taurus until a little bit later tonight, or a little bit later rather, not tonight, but a little bit later. I have to run out for 1 second. Okay. You guys are being affected by the North Node and South Node. We'll talk about that in a minute. So you guys are being affected by the North Node and South Node. And obviously the moon is passing, transiting, orbiting around your North Node and South Node. We'll talk about it. You got a Virgo ascendant. This makes so much sense. I promise you, before I even start pulling, I was going to say, depending on what your Virgo ascendant is, your ascendant is, that's how you know. I always go off the ascendant sign. Virgo is not my ascendant sign, but if I were you, before that reading comes out, before that video comes out, you need to find out what house Cancer is sitting in. Okay, because Mars is what? It is the god of war, conflict, and all of that. That's why I said we're going to go into it. Okay. But some of you who are Virgo ascendants, okay, I'm not saying that this is only for you, but this reading is definitely about you. Okay. Maybe you may be a Gemini with a Virgo ascendant here. You also have Taurus Moon. Now you have two earth signs here, which makes so much sense because Virgo talks about your health. It talks about your organization. It talks about your work. And that's what we've been seeing so much for Virgos. Work, energy, new projects, new jobs. Some of you guys are your whole health routine. Your bodies are changing. Okay. And then Taurus is what? Your money. Period. Your money. Okay. Now, what does Virgo say here? This is about your dependability on yourself. This is about your thoughtfulness and your scholarly energy. Scholarly means what? Mastery. We've talked about that plenty. Okay. This also affects the nervous system. It is ruled by Mercury, as you guys know. Mercury, I think, is going back into Virgo, I believe. Okay. It says this has something to do with your personality, your preciseness, and your logic. Now, let me tell you what this is basically kind of making me feel. It talks about purity as well. Virgo is known as the purity sign. So some of you guys, the universe is saying this is what you need to do. You need to be purifying yourself in some kind of way. All right. Now, one thing that I can tell you based on this energy, it is analyzing information, gathering information, or looking for information, looking for something that's going to help your case, help your cause. This is going back to school. This is researching. This is studying. Something like that is what I see. Okay. Now, your next card here is Taurus Moon. Like I said, Taurus is the second house, baby. That is your finances. It is a fixed sign. It talks about your creative energy. It talks about you being responsible and genuine. Okay, but it's your money. So how does that play into your money? I feel like if you're creative, you're going to be able to make money. If you're realistic and practical, you're going to be able to make money. And responsible, same thing as Virgo with that whole responsible energy. You are going to be able to make money. Taurus is also that energy of calmness. Almost every Taurus that I know have a tendency to have like this very calm energy. Okay. I'm not going to say they're all trustworthy and kind hearted, but this is what this is saying in general. Okay. This is who you are because it's hitting your moon. It's the relaxed stage, relaxing and enjoying stability, enjoying luxury. This is how you're going to be feeling. This is comfort. This is pleasure. And this is hitting your body with the things that you're able to buy. This is also with how you're feeling about yourself. And pleasure is your body and what enters in it, whether through the mouth or the other place. You get it? Okay. So I definitely see a lot of pleasure here with Virgo, with money, buying things, and other things that we're going to talk about a little bit later. Now, you guys already know North Node is your destiny, South Node is your karma, past karma. Okay. So some of you guys are at this place where I believe next year the nodes are going to be switching over to Pisces and Virgo. So it makes sense. So some of this reading is stretching out a little bit further than that. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what comes out here, Virgo. I'm seeing some goodness with that Taurus card. This is making me feel like something really is about to, I don't know what word, bloom. Something's about to bloom for you. Let's see. That was a perfect way of putting it. Virgo. Very much so. I think I was saying fresh start before, right? Didn't I use that word, fresh start? Uh-oh. Got the devil. I see anger. Isn't it interesting that it's hitting Virgo? I always say that earth signs have a tendency to have more anger. Remember, ascendant is also, I believe, the first house, I believe, which is Aries. Some of you are having to deal with anger, and you're going to have to let that go. You're going to have to let go of whatever pain and resentment that you've been holding on to. I think I've talked about that before. That devil is you in this reading. Virgo is saying, I'm demanding for things to be perfect. And when it does not, it makes you angry. And a lot of you, you're saying it didn't have to be perfect. Yes, it didn't have to be perfect, but I wanted it to be good. And you did a lot to satisfy people and to serve people. Virgo is the pleaser, that it serves people. And for some odd reason, something still did not work out. Now, this could be at your job. Can you imagine working for a place for 10 or 15 years and somebody new come up in there and they get a management position before you? You know how many times I've seen that happen? Not with me, right? I was never asking for a management position. But I've seen people get overlooked out of all the years that they put into the company. You were at service to somebody or something, or organization, whoever, and you are angry with the fact that your life is not the way you want it to be. You got to be able to release something that you're holding on to. resentment, anger, shame, guilt, whatever, you got to be able to let that go because it's affecting you. Remember, the ascendant is you. Okay, let's go ahead. This is for Virgo. Oh, the moon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Taurus moon a lot because Taurus is at the bottom of the deck. When is Taurus moon happening? When is Taurus moon? Give me a second. Oh, you know what? I have it on my computer. I don't even have to grab my phone. Let me see when the next Taurus moon. Obviously, something is going to go down with that because that's coming out too many times and that's not a coincidence. Taurus moon is around the 19th, 20th, 21st. Is something happening around that time? I'm sorry, January 18th. I believe it's around the 19th or the 20th, but remember that moon energy with this one, that energy could go a little bit before it. So I would say towards the end of September, right before we get into Libra season, literally before we get into Libra season, this energy is coming out. Now, moon is your feelings, it's your emotions. Again, that's what this is basically saying. And Taurus is what? Luxury, comfort, pleasure. Yeah, okay. Well, I keep forgetting that, this is Virgo's month. I'm so used to it. This could be happening. Some of you guys could be running across the Taurus, or you could meet a Taurus, but it is the second house that talks about your finances, your money, pleasure, and comfort, period. Period. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Oh my God, Virgo. You got the 5 of Cups. I know what this is. Let me talk to you guys for a second. Let me slow down. All moon energy. All moon energy. We talked about being able to let go. Okay? This is now, by the way. This is your energy at the moment. We can see now, we can see in the future. There's a lot that's on your plate. There's a lot that's been on your mind, and you have lost focus of something. A lot of you feel overwhelmed with life. Maybe you have not been prioritizing the way that you should. You have to prioritize your mind and your well-being. And this 5 of Cups with all this moon energy with that devil, baby, no, that has got to go. Now, I'm not saying that you are not dealing with outside forces, meaning other people who are trying to take away from you. Because I always have to remember my divine masculines who watch this, because that's one of the number one things that we talk about them feeling very depleted, feeling taken advantage of, feeling like they're over giving and not being and things are not being reciprocated. But it's a little bit different way with the divine masculine. Same energy, but a little bit differently. Okay. So for a lot of you, I want you to know that whatever you've been struggling with is going to be resolved. But you see how it's coming out so strongly in the reading? And it may not happen in a way that you think it's going to happen, y'all, or the way that you hope for. You've been hoping that you're going to get the dream job, and it ends up being a great job, but it isn't your dream job. But there's going to be a fresh start here, and it always brings relief. And that is what you guys are needing. This is so much energy in your feelings and in your head. I know it's cups, but this is in your head more than anything. Couldn't nothing else tell me any differently. Even though it's affecting your emotions, it's because it's starting within that air energy, that mind. This is for Virgo. feel like you have to take a deep breath, like woosah. And I'm not saying a deep breath in a way where it's just like you take a deep breath and all your problems go away. No, you may have to commit to yourself to just, deal with you. Take care of you for the moment. Oh, you will. Ace of Swords. See it through, y'all. Hello. You're gonna see it through. You're gonna make sure you finish what you start. Now, I will say this: a lot of you, this is coming down to relationships. Let me tell you why that's important. Because some of you left the job to go to another job because you thought it was going to be better. You're like, oh my God, this is not it, right? Some of you jumped into relationships and you're like, I thought this was going to last forever. And it's not. You don't always have to finish what you start. And then when you don't finish what you start talking badly about yourself because you feel like a failure. The Ace of Swords is saying no. What you believed here with the Hierophant, what you once believed may not be what you believe in right now. The job that you went after may not be that job that you are believing in. People are barely doing their damn job. They're barely coming to work. They put all of this work on you. You've been in relationships with people that you're committed to, and it's just not panning out. You guys are on two different levels. You've outgrown someone or someone has outgrown you. Either way, you're not on the same page. And that is the reason why I say you're going to have to see it through, whatever that means for you. There is a karmic situation that's happening here. And you all up in your damn feelings. You're like, oh my God, I don't understand. Like, how is this happening? Why is this happening? You guys got to get into astrology. It explains everything that you're experiencing. Why people attack you, why people say what they say, why you have, horrible relationships with people, all of that. All of that. It'll tell you the lessons that you have to learn. And some of you missed the lesson. Now, I didn't know this, that when you miss a lesson, you start all over again. And then it's like a new cycle of 10 to 15 years of trauma. You dealing with somebody who don't love your ass back because you missed the sign. That is a real thing, y'all. You have to know your blueprint. Now, the Ace of Swords is letting me know that there's victory that's coming. There's resolution here. Like I said before, whatever you've been dealing with, it's going to be relief being brought in here for you. Now, let me see what that could be. Let me see what that could be for you. Where's Aries? Where is Cancer in your chart? Where is Pluto, Aquarius, and Capricorn in your chart? Pluto is about to go in that area of your life. Where is that? Where are those planets entering? You should know this. You got one Virgo over here that's just flourishing. And then some of y'all get on the phone, you're talking about, oh my God, why is this Virgo just got married? I saw on Twitter 5 engagements and 3 of them were Virgos. I swear. If I knew those people, I will screenshot it and post it. And this is everything that we've been talking about. You have some Virgos who are experiencing their bliss and some who's about to experience it and some that's kind of like, I don't know what the hell is going to happen to me. Okay. You need to know your blueprint. Where are you on this timeline? Okay. What was the question that I asked with this Ace? Overcoming anxiety, depression, overwhelming energy, stress, feeling exhausted, feeling, what can I say? Angry, sad, depressed. Listen, Nine of Swords can say it all, baby. It is the epitome of all of our problems. And I asked, what does this mean? I don't care if it's stressors with relationships, Stressors with your money, stressors with family, regardless of what it is, it just said that you're going to, this is relief that's going to get brought to you. Whatever you've been struggling with is going to be resolved. Some of you have some tough decisions to make here with the Two of Pentacles. This always comes out for Virgo. I remember the same thing coming out for Scorpio almost a year and a half straight. Let's see what's going to come out here for Virgo on a day-to-day basis. See it through, y'all. See it through. One at a time, please. Got like 5 cards that came out. This is for Virgo. Thank you. First card that's coming out here is love your work. Virgo is what? Your work energy. You have to love what you do, because if not, you're going to be in that double energy. I'm telling you right now, you're going to hate going to work. You're going to hate getting up at 4, 3 o'clock in the morning, going to a job that you despise. It says, ask yourself today if what you're doing truly makes you happy. This is what your reading is about, Virgo and Taurus. Your work versus your money. What makes you money? Are you happy with that? Okay, let's keep going. You had a card that came out that says, read. The more you read, the more you're learning. This to me is like you guys are looking up something about a certain situation, a problem. This could be anything, literally anything. Self-help books. How can I be a better chef? How can I be a better... How can I learn about investing? The reason why you guys hear me talk about investing so much is because in the future, your money is going to change. We're not going to be dealing with dollar bills. We're going to be dealing with coins. I've been telling you guys that. So some things that you guys are looking up is self-help things to better your life. And this can also be in ways of schooling, training, that's included in that card. Okay, but this is what I see that's going to happen for you. You guys are going to bounce back. I'm telling you, do not give up. See it through. Keep going, because a lot of you guys are feeling like that. I just kind of feel like this is mostly dealing with love. And I'm not saying that this is for everybody, because I can guarantee you some people in the comment section like, baby, that is not me. I can give 2 F's about love, right? But remember, love does not have to be only with romantic love. It can literally be the things that you love too much of, giving too much of, out of balance, or the lack of love in your life, whether through family or whatever, it is out of balance. And when something hits your heart, it is pain, which is why I said before, some of you have to learn how to let go of pain and resentment, because the shit that you're holding on to that's sitting in your heart space happened years ago, months ago, and you cannot get over it. Planning your career. Virgo says what? Organizations, planning. Everything about your money and work and career is everywhere in this reading. It says there's a milestone that you're about to hit, but it takes strategy and a plan to set yourself up for success. I see that. I just saw that with Capricorn, and the fact that I'm seeing it here with another earth sign is not a coincidence. You guys had Taurus. I already knew it. It's what you're setting your heart to. because we're talking about your pleasures, your comforts in life. What gives you comfort? Money. What gives you pleasure and a smile on your face? Could be a relationship with you, your family, your lover, having children. But you guys are planning for things to be different, and you're learning to let go more. Let go now. Sorry, I looked at cook more. I think we saw that earlier. That car flipped over by accident. I don't know why they keep showing cooking. I think they came out before. I think it was only for Virgo that they came out for. You're getting things done, getting more done than you normally do. Last one here says escape materialism. And it's funny because you guys are hitting this. Please don't overspend. That's basically what this means. You are not trying to keep up with the Joneses, babe. I know that some of you guys are going to be making a whole lot of money, okay, in your business adventure and all of that, okay? But don't go out thinking that the money can never run out, okay? Please just keep your mind. What does it say? Shift your focus away from that material and have a healthy inner world. Because sometimes you buy because there's this storm brewing up on the inside of you. Okay. What makes you feel better? Going out buying some cigarettes. Just constantly. They're expensive as hell. Going out to eat every day. Just buying stuff on Amazon. I tell you guys about the Amazon all the time. And I've been that way. Okay. And I have to learn how to leave that alone. But here it's just saying some of you guys are so focused though on money that you're not you're not allowing yourself to enjoy the good things. You're not setting boundaries with yourself and other people. You will be, and that's another thing. Some people around you will cross their boundary because you're going to do something that you shouldn't do. Is let other people know that you got it, because you will. And then that's going to be a whole nother problem because you went out and bought the best BMW 5K XCI series, if you know what I'm saying. I will have that car and a car that will be known as a trap house car, right? It means that that's the car that you drive in. It's just like the little small cars that nobody would even know. Because some of y'all really are going to have family members, friends, or whoever literally waiting for you they're going to have their hand out. The last thing that I'm seeing here with that planning career and that escapism is please drop all the excuses for why you're not where you are. The universe is giving you the opportunity to get there. And you're going to start seeing the results. I think I talked about that with Capricorn. I promise you things are going to start moving forward for you. And it really is going to feel like a fresh start. I keep saying the same thing over and over. You're being given that opportunity with the gifts that you have. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't like all of the moon energy. I didn't like the 5 of Cups. I don't like the 9 of Swords. I don't. And a lot of this has something to do with the things that you guys have experienced that you're still holding on to, and you cannot be in your present life. And sometimes the 9 of Swords talks about anxiety. I don't know. We have it from time to time, right? But you don't want it to overshadow the goodness that the universe is going to bring in here for you. You are stronger. You're stronger than that. Okay. All right. This is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Love you guys, and happy birthday for whoever Virgo birthday was today. Bye, guys.